Hello my dear friends, welcome to my channel. Today in this particular video, we will see that how we can create a simple Spring application by using annotations. So I have created an Spring application with the name annotation based Spring application. And by using this application, we will try to understand some of the basic annotations that we can use to create an Spring application. So here I have created an bean class with the name student, and here you can see that I have used an component annotation, and this annotation is used to register any class as a Spring component. And inside our class I have defined and three properties. First one with the name roll number and it is of type int, and second property is having a name as a student name and it is of string type, and our third property is having a name as percentage and it is of double type. Now here you can see that I have used an @value annotation to define the values of these properties. So our roll number property is having its value as 10 and our student name is defined with the value as Chetan, and our percentage property is having its value as 85.5. And here I have overridden and toString method, and inside this method we are printing the values of various fields. Now let us discuss about our next class, which is a configuration class, that is applicationconfig.java. So friends, here you can notice one thing, that in our previous videos we were having an application config.xml file. Now in place of creating an XML file for configurations, we are creating an configuration file by using annotations. So this is our application config.java file, and here you can see that I have used an @configuration annotation. So @configuration annotation is used to register any class as a configuration file in Spring. And here you can see that we are using an @component scan annotation. So we can use this annotation along with configuration annotation to register the base package of our Spring components. So at runtime, JVM will look for Spring components at this particular package. So here you can see that our student name is defined under a package com.tutorial.beans. That is why I have provided this package as a value to our component scan annotation. So this is the name of our configuration class, that is application config, and inside our class I have defined a method with the name student bean, and it is returning an instance of student bean. And here we are using an @bean annotation so that IOC container can use this method to produce the bean. And I have also created one more class with the name test application, and we will use this class to test our application. So inside our test class I have defined an main method, and we will use this main method to test our application. Now in this statement you can see that we are creating an instance of our IOC container, that is abstract application context, with reference variable name as context, and here we are using its implementation class as annotation config application context, and here we are passing the name of our configuration file, that is application config.class. So at runtime our IOC container will use this application config.java class to get the bean definitions. And in our next statement you can see that we are using an getBean method of our application context, and here we are passing the name of our bean method. So in our configuration file, that is application config.java, you can see that this is a method with the name student name, and we have annotated this method with @bean annotation. This is the same name which we are passing inside our getBean method. So at runtime it will return the instance of student bean, and in this statement I am simply printing the value of our student bean. So at runtime it will call the toString method of our student class, and it will return these values. And in our next statement I am simply closing the context. Now let us try to run our application, and then we will see the output of our application. So here you can see that we are getting our output in our console, and these are the values which we have defined inside our student bean, that is roll number as 10, and this is the same value which we are getting. Then our student name is Chetan, and this is the value which we have defined for our student name property. And for our percentage property we have defined its value as 85.5, and this is the same value we are getting in our console. So friends, I hope that you are able to understand about some of the basic annotations that we can use to create our simple Spring application, that is @component annotation, and we have also used an @value annotation to define the values for our property. Then we have also used an @configuration annotation so that we can register our class as configuration class. And to define the base package of our component, we have used an component scan annotation. And to provide the bean definitions, we have used an bean annotation. And friends, if you are having any doubts related to the topic which we have discussed in this particular tutorial, then you can write your queries in comment section.